my dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy you are here. Yes. So with this being I'm doing this for the 7/7 portal, but it's actually this is timeless for any opportunities that you are not seeing. So what opportunities are available to you that you are not seeing, and maybe what some outcomes might be if you take those opportunities. So this is exciting. I also want to say I did start a second channel. It is Mystic Star Healing. It is a Reiki and probably Reiki meditation channel. So if you are, if you consider subscribing there as well or checking it out, I will leave information down below. These are my mystic site, my magical site oracle cards, all these ones. And I'm doing something different, so let me know if you like this. I'm actually this is a pile that is going to be like a mystery pile, so you can see like all the other ones you can kind of see, and so if you're being called to, you can go with the mystery pile as well. All right, so I'm very excited. All right, well, before that, I would want to say thank you so much. If you are new here, thank you for giving me a chance to read your cards, and if you're one of my old friends, thank you for coming back. You have no idea how much love I am sending you. Thank you, because I really do appreciate you. Okay, so let's go ahead and I don't know. Do you want me to? Let's lift you up. Yeah. So this is gonna be pile one. I'm gonna show you each pile. So pile one is this one. This is gonna be pile two, and these are gonna be like kind of quick readings. It's not gonna be like forever. And if you're called to like choose more than one pile, then go for it. This is pile three, because like each one has different opportunities, right? So it's opportunities you're not seeing. So this is pile four. This is pile five, and this is pile six. Actually, let me so you can actually see them. This is pile 7. This is going to be pile 8. This is pile 9. And this is pile 10. And the mystery one is going to be pile 11. So it's exciting. All right, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Close our eyes. Clear our mind. Shift around a little bit if you want. And now as you exhale and open your eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. And you can choose more than one. All right, let's do this. So my friends from pile 1. So let's see what opportunities are available to you that you are not seeing. So I do like that it is the doorway to dreams. So it might be that you have been dreaming about this. It might be that this is one of your dreams that you've been putting off. So actually we're gonna do all these. Oh. Okay, well, you saw those, that's fine. I actually just want to do the tarot first. Okay, oh, look at that. Wow, you have an actual, that's pretty intense. This opportunity that comes is like all the major arcana. So this is very important. So what I'm seeing here with this death card is actually, and even with this emperor, is sort of like it's time to, yeah, the opportunity, I guess part of this is like putting an end to like procrastination or not taking action. It's sort of like ending that cycle and instead taking full on action mode, especially if you are, well, if you're wanting to become a teacher, or if you are, yeah, if you're trying to become a teacher, if you are also like looking maybe for a mentor, or if you want to expand your message to a lot of people. Also, it could be if you are looking for, this could be marriage here. Something like, I almost want to say like it's the death here for me is all about the ending of fear, the ending of yeah, like I don't think that it's like what's been holding you back is your own fear. It's like it's I could see that because I feel like this is a dream for you. Like it could be something that you've been really wanting to get. To kind of clarify what this death mean here. Yeah, look at this. It is a wish fulfillment. And here with this temperance, and it's funny because I'm gonna actually say it's sort of like these, and I know that there is a sense of patience, that having patience is a good thing, and I'm not saying that it's not, but I feel like you're a little bit of confusion here between patience and procrastination is what I'm saying here. And so it is time for you to put an end to this procrastination. So now, opportunity that I'm seeing here is for wish fulfillment. It could be, again, for some of you, for love, for like marriage, because the Emperor and the Hierophant here. It could be for others of you, like an opportunity to expand your audience, to grow, like to be a teacher, like a mentor, a coach, something where a lot of people, like where you are teaching, like where you are sharing your knowledge. Very important, that's coming through here. But the key here is to take action. And I do love that this wish fulfillment comes through here, because we actually saw something here. Okay, and so we have so we have the door to portal, which is the portal. This is a door, and it's funny because you're actually opening, stepping into the door of your dream. So it indicates a messenger from the other side who brings news and insights. So you might be actually getting a visitor. Like I feel like ideas that are flowing through you, but there's also a possibility of, could be from the other side, or it could be a past loved one that is coming here and helping you guide you through this, and especially during the nighttime, during your dreams. But I also feel like it might be a visitor in terms of like from a different place, like your significant other, or like your future husband or wife or whomever, might be from some other place. You have to be willing to open the door. I just keep saying this. Things cool down, so things will cool down. And so for me, it's sort of, to me, this actually indicates timing. So if you are, wherever you are, if you're in the northern hemisphere, this might indicate for time for us in, like, especially because I did hear the hot and cold here, and it's sort of like in the no longer procrastinating, but actually taking action. But the cool here for me is really like the winter time. This is when this is like kind of, this not only will materialize, but it will be like when I feel like the harvest comes in. So sometime in the winter, so hemisphere, and whenever your winter time is, right? Depending on your hemisphere, a wish fulfillment is finally coming through here. After, I have to say, like after a long time that you have been having patience, right? There's like a lot of patience, but like I said, this opportunity that's coming here needs for you to take action. And what action? I really do feel like inspired action that you're getting in your dreams. And look at this. There's the sense of happiness. Like this is like a wish fulfillment of happiness, of joy. This is, oh, I love this so much for you, group one. So I know it's scary, but you gotta step in. You gotta step up your game, my friend, and really listen to that intuition, to your dreams, because I really feel like your dreams are the door, like the portal to the guidance that you need, that you're seeking. So step into it. And it depends on like also like your dreams in terms of like your nighttime dreams, but also your dreams of like things that you've been aspiring to have or want in your life. So time to step into that reality. That's what I'm saying, because there's good things here. And like I said, the winter time is when I see this all materializing, all like harvesting. That's the time. So thank you so much for being here. And if you like my oracles, you can find them on Etsy. These are V11 Tarot oracles, and you can find them on Etsy as well. So thank you so much. I am sending you so much love and so much light. Do consider giving it a like and subscribing. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. My dear friends from pile 2. Sorry, I just finished pile 1 and I'm like, oh, I'm already there. So door to love, my friends. Let's actually see what where this door to love, this opportunity that you're not seeing, like, you know, what it is and where it leads us. Lovers. Oh, I love that. Okay, Chariot. All right, and Judgment. For some of you, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it might be somebody who's your ex coming back here. But this is a soulmate, not like, you know, one of those exes where, you know, you kind of forgot all about them, but like a legit like soulmate kind of thing. Things are finally moving along. That's what I feel for some of you. For others of you, I feel like, well, you chose the door to love. I feel like there is love coming through here. Chariot, and it is to me somebody from the past, and the Chariot here is all about movement. So you might actually have to move. Like for me, that might be going out, but I do want to clarify this Judgment. Four of Wands, wow, like marriage, happy celebration, and twin flames for some of you. Yeah, totally. I do actually like that a lot. And for some of you, I feel like you're finally, like, if you've been feeling trapped, whether you've been feeling trapped in like in being single all the time, and like I feel like you're finally being removed from that. And for others of you, I feel like if they were trapped, right, this other significant, this soulmate twin flame possibility was being trapped, they're finally being released here. I feel like there's a sense of lots of beautiful timing here, and like angel guidance here. So divine timing, divine connection here. So yeah. So if you were like not into the whole love thing, I am gonna, well, I could say there's a, I could pull it that way, but it really does feel for me like it's about love. So, but I'm going to still say what I'm going to say. So it's sort of like if you had to make a choice in the past and you feel like you didn't choose the right one, there's a second chance here for you. And this time you just take action now that you know you have new, like you almost feel like instead of being trapped, you are now going to be celebrating. And I wanted to say that there's another message that it was just perfectly timed, that you never actually made the wrong choice. It was just that you needed this time to happen. All right, let's see. Justice, have a humble heart, and shoot, and celebration. Celebration comes through twice here. That is beautiful. And so this is my what is Christmas cheer or tarot. This is V Love and Tarot's Wish Oracle, Fortune Cookie Oracle. This is my Mystical Signs Crystal Ball Oracle, and this is my Magical Sight Oracle. Okay, I just want to say, and those are available in Etsy. Okay, so justice to me, it really does feel like it sends a sense of like commitment, like celebration. I feel like marriage for some of you. I have a humble heart, so maybe it's also a celebration of like coming home. Like there's a home here. Yeah, because the house is there, and so like, and it's an advice here, even with this fortune card, have a humble heart. It's sort of like not being not letting the ego drive, but rather true love, unconditional love guide your heart. I do also feel like for some of you, where this, like I said, where you feel like you missed out on like you feel like you made a wrong choice. I feel like karma's coming back to help you come back here, but not to let the ego get in the way here. So and the celebration is the shoe, which is, I love this, the Cinderella, like finally you're actually going to meet the right one. Your energy levels will be elevated. You will experience new ventures. Yeah, and I do feel like it's a sense of new ventures. It could be like new possibilities here for you, especially with that choice that you make, or like new love coming through here for you. It could be like new old love in terms of like people, like somebody from your past coming back and finally making these things happen. From in terms of like I'm actually kind of like looking at this, and it feels like to me these things, because the group one was during the winter, I feel like winter will be playing an important role for when this all comes to harvest. But these if you step into that door and that opportunity, if you step into it now, this is what kind of manifests. So I hope you like this reading. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. And like I said, I do have another channel. It's called Mystic Star Healing. It's all about Reiki and meditation and just healing kind of energy. So hopefully go consider looking at that channel as well. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye bye, my dear friends. Friends from group 3. Oh, I like that. I feel like with this door to the past, either you are like walking away from the past or you're making peace with the past. And I do have to say, I like both of those energies that we have there. Let's see what if you were to step in. Okay. Okay, look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I do first thing I'm gonna see here is that this opportunity is, I want to say, an opportunity of letting go of all the burdens. It's basically, I would say, a growth opportunity from the 10 of Wands to the Page of Candles, which is the Page of Wands. And so it's almost like you're coming to an end, but it's also a sort of a beginning. With the Page of Wands, is there's a beginning, there's a sense of things you're excited about, passionate about, like still learning. There's a lot of, I feel like there's like this childlike. So I almost feel like this opportunity that comes, it might be like a healing of your inner child. That is important here. And I also feel like it's sort of like releasing the burdens of like you oh, I don't want to say adulting, but I feel like that's what I'm saying. It's sort of like you've taken something too seriously, and I feel like what the opportunity gives you is a sense of lightness, of lightheartedness, and maybe even finding that balance between these two things. With this Temperance card, I'm gonna clarify the Temperance card because the Judgment. Yeah, look at that. It's sort of like, and I feel like, okay, you are. So here, I feel like you're taking on the 10 of Wands was kind of taking on here for the ego, kind of. But when you release the ego, when you actually, I have to say, really listen to that inner child, like I really, for real, think this is important for you. Release that. Then there's this Judgment. There's an awakening. It's moving forward. It's progressing. I also feel like there's a sense of wanting to say that there is divine timing here. And I feel like that what I'm seeing with that divine timing is that it's basically, it's saying it's time for you to let go of the past. It's time to you carry, I feel like you carry a lot of things from your past. And so I'm actually going to say something to you that I've been thinking about recently, and like maybe what if the past was just, if everything in the past was meant to be just as it was, right? What if you no longer have to worry about all the things that you feel like you could have changed, and that you feel like you didn't do right? What if it was perfectly that way and it was timed that way, so that now, like, like you can just release that, right? If you can release that burden of like the past and really just actually want to say focus on the now. Focus on the now. That's, like, that's what kids like. They focus on the now. That's what I feel like your inner child is really kind of screaming here for you. If I say that to you, and then I say that everything is perfectly divinely timed, and so that what happened in the past was exactly leading to where you need to be right now, to take this opportunity, to go to the, I would say, like the next level with this awakening, with this Judgment. It's where you're headed. It's where you leave the ego behind and you go into your higher self. We have alternative. Okay. We have Fame. Oh wow, look at that. So we have this. Stay grounded. And so what I feel like with the stay grounded means is, again, not the ego. Because look at this, you might actually have fame with this, whatever it is that this like where your inner child is guiding you. I almost feel like whether it's to try something completely new, like maybe start a YouTube channel, or whether it's start a business or create something, because that Page of Wands is so much creativity for me. And so it might lead to something where you actually are like, there's fame there, where there's like something you want, but they're staying grounded. Don't let the ego take over again. So fragile here. We have a friend is in need of your help. An alternative. So challenge or stability. So I feel like it's like you might have had challenges in the past, and now you are in a state of stability here. You're trying to get the stability, right? Even though, like, I feel like with the fame, there's just good things happening here in your life. I do feel like the fragile, the friend is in need of your help. I do feel like I'm gonna say this too. I feel like people need to hear your story. People need to hear what it is, whatever it is that they had to deal with. I almost feel like it's a story you have to tell. I hope that makes sense. My friend wants to join us, even though it's really packed. I can't. I have everything here, so you can't join me right now, my friend. So the challenges I feel like really did lead you to stability here. So don't try to do it. And I feel like what I'm seeing here with this space is that you have to pay it forward, my friends. I hope that makes sense. And you might even, when helping somebody else, you will realize how blessed you are and how blessed you were in the past as well. You may not see them as blessings now, but you will. Especially if you can let go of, I would say, the charge of them. Right? If you can give yourself a perspective of an objective perspective, not a subjective one. Sorry. Oh my goodness, Guy, why you're so silly. All right, I think this is it for you, my friends from group 3. Of course, he left. But thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. And so if you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up and please do consider subscribing. Also, I do have a Reiki channel. It is called Mystic Star Healing. Please, it's like a Reiki / meditation. I don't know. I'm still working on it, but there's definitely Reiki there and there will be meditation. So consider checking it out. Consider subscribing there as well. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group 4, I think. I'm sorry, I lost track. But I really do think so. Or maybe it's group 5. No, it's definitely group 4. Okay, I love group 4. Oh, sometimes we do it. I do love that you're stepping into the door of hope. You may not know what's there, but it is like, I'm loving that. And so, well, let's see what we have here. There's the sense of hope and oops. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. Yes. All right. Sometimes my friend is actually quite vocal, and you'll hear him. Actually, like, yeah. Okay. So I love this because you're stepping into this door of hope. So this opportunity here. There's opportunity here. I almost feel like this feels like a love reading here, and I'm gonna go with it. And I'll try to see what other things come here. So this feels like an opportunity to step into love, to find a true connection. It's a new connection though with the full energy here, which is funny, but it's also like, okay. I'm feeling like we are letting go of like past, either that or you feel very much like this person is somebody who you've been with before. Like it feels very familiar. The Knight of Candy Canes is the Knight of Swords, so it feels like you need to take action here as well. So I'm actually saying that a lot in this reading. There's like a need of like, yeah, you're choosing this opportunity, right? You see this door available to you. I want to say take a risk with it. I do want to see what this 6 of Presents is. The Hierophant. Ooh, okay. 6 of Presents. 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, for some of you, it could actually be marriage. And I don't know how this feels. Like maybe it's something you've been dreaming about, something that happens. 6 of Presents for me, though. I'm gonna actually say it, and it may sound a little strange here, but I feel like it's sort of like you've planted these seeds in the past. So maybe somebody who's new or like a new relationship, or it could be that you like for some of you, I feel like a renewal of some kind. But I do feel that whatever it is that you planted something in the past that's coming to fruition now. Yeah, with the Hierophant and the 10 of Cups. There's a sense of fulfillment. There's a sense of joy and happiness. What is this candy, Knight of Candy Kings down here? I do feel like it's time for you to take action. Yeah, so it's the Death and the Lovers. Wow, wow. Okay, so oh boy. So okay, for some of you, I'm gonna say that some of like you might need to like let go of like it might be an actual like ending of letting go of something in the past, letting go of a past relationship, and then choosing something new. Because the Fool card really is calling me out here. Or it might be, like I said, it is time for you to, I almost want to say, release the past, right? Release the past in terms of like whatever you're holding on to that you were, like any kind of like drama or any kind of upset that you had. It's time for you to release it, let it go. And instead kind of move towards this Lovers. I mean, like you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers card here. So if it's not about love, I feel like it really does feel like it's a lot about love though. I'm not gonna joke. For some of you, I feel like this is an important thing. Doing something new, trying something new. That's like stepping into the hope. It's almost like you are reinventing yourself. I know it sounds weird, but I feel like it's sort of like looking at yourself in a whole new way. It actually will shift and change all of your relationships, and I feel like it literally does change your life here. But especially with in terms of love and in terms of like yeah, I feel like that's what I'm seeing here. It's sort of like give yourself this chance, like the ending, but the beginning again. With the Hierophant is maybe also listening to that. I was gonna say like a mentor, but you know, this is like Stonehenge, and I was just saying. So it's a message here for some of you for this. If this is a connection that is coming back in terms of like it was an ex, but it's kind of like renewal because you are new, so it's sort of new. The Hierophant there is a sense of, it's a message of like what was meant to be will be. Yeah, sort of that's what I'm seeing here. So and here even with this like Lovers, it's sort of just that way as well. Let's see what we have. Success. So you will be super lucky. Victory. A wish will be granted. Okay, love that. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, get out of here. I love this. So someone is watching. So I feel like though someone is watching, it might be somebody from your past might be watching. There's somebody new might be watching, or it could be that like, you know, you have angels that are watching over you. But love is the theme here for you, my friends. And victory, it is a wish that you've been wanting. I feel like this is what you've been wanting. So super lucky. Really, I would say please claim those blessings. Please claim them. Because it is so beautiful, my friends from group 4. I'm just, wow. So I feel like you are going to be the queen of somebody's heart, or, you know, like king of somebody's heart. So very beautiful. Oh, I love this. Okay. I'm, yeah, happiness and joy, my friends. So congratulations. If you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. And it really is stepping into all opportunities and all doors that are available to you with this sense of hope, right? It is the new you. Oh, okay. And I do have a Reiki channel, Reiki / meditation channel, which is called Mystic Star Healing. Please consider checking out. Please consider subscribing as well there. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. It's from group 5. Oh, I'm excited. You chose this door to Spirit. So where is Spirit guiding you? What's those opportunities available to you that you're not seeing? Okay, so something you've been... Oh boy. Okay. I like this. I do. I know we have the tower there, and we see how scary the tower is. I get it. Okay. So you've been doing something. I don't know what that is, but you have been having a lot of patience about something, right? I just feel like I feel like it might be abundance. It might be like in terms of like a career, or like if you have like a YouTube, or if you have like an Etsy. I do that because I to say that. So you've been putting in a lot of work. You've been kind of waiting. You're like, okay, I'm being very patient. And so I feel like something completely unexpected happens. which I have to say may look to you like it's an end all and be all. It's going to be terrible, but it's actually, it's good. It's leading you. I feel like it's going to, like, how do I phrase this? I want to phrase it in the best way possible. And I'm going to clarify this as well. But I feel like what I'm seeing here for you is sort of like there's this sense of like you've been spending a lot of time in this, and now I feel like spirit wants you to go on a different, to focus on something else. There's a sense here with the world that there is a sense of completion, but if you actually see it, it's sort of like, and I created this, so I kind of did that. I'm sorry that my buddy is having his tail all over the place, but you see it's like sleeping, but there's like, it's almost like a rising, phoenix rising. So I feel like that's what I'm seeing here for you. There's a sense of whatever this tower moment is, there is going to, you're going to rise up, and there's like a cycle that needs to be completed. Okay, friend, I know you are wanting to join me. I appreciate you so much, but let me finish the reading. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, there. Yes. Whew. Off we go. All right, let's see what this. I'm actually going to clarify everything. Sorry, my buddies are so talkative today. I realized that they need more activities. My buddies are very smart buddies, and so they need constant stimulation. And so I'm gonna have to get them like something like a toy or something for it. Okay. So child of God. I'm sorry. Let me actually focus on this. All right. What is this tower doing here? What is this tower doing here? Yes, I hear you too. What is this tower doing here? What is this tower doing here? 3 of Cups. All right. What is this tower doing here? What is this? Oh. 10 of Swords. Okay. Right, ending that. Okay, and what is the 7 of Pentacles doing here? I'm going to clarify all of this. The Hierophant just wants to show up everywhere. What is this world? 6 of Wands, victory. Okay, I like this. Okay, so oh, okay. All right. So how am I going to do this? What am I going to tell you? There's so much here. So I do feel like you are. So I feel like you plateaued in some area in your life. There's a plateau here with the 7 of Pentacles. I do feel like there may be spirit, the George spirit is guiding you, sending you like a mentor with the Hierophant, which might actually shift and change your like reality. I feel like this person, or I feel like person could be a book, right? Could be a book. Something is going to shift your, well, it's going to shift a lot. It's going to kind of like make you question a lot of things. And so what I'm seeing here is sort of like you are releasing the 10 of Swords. So it could be, what am I doing? The tower moment is like, yeah, okay, I'm going to say what it is. I feel like this plateau that you have is sort of like you've been spending a lot of time on something that isn't really what you meant to spend your time on. I know it sounds harsh, and I don't want it to sound harsh. I don't want it to be like, but I feel like you, and it's not time wasted. I also want you to know that it's not time wasted. There was some reason why you had to do this, but I feel like what I'm seeing here is sort of like you put your all into this, and I almost want to say that it's not really going to bear fruit. And so spirit is, for some reason, there's this plateau. There's I feel like, you know how sometimes there's like, you can't go through something, how do I say it? You don't get that job that you've been really wanting, or you don't get that person that you've been really looking after. You're like, oh, this is it. This is the job. This is my dream job, or this is the dream person. This is it, right? And it just is not working out. And there's a reason for it, because they're not really the perfect person or perfect job for you. And I feel like that's what I'm seeing here for you. I actually feel like it's actually, you're going to avoid the 10 of Swords. I know it's the Tower instead, but I feel like you're avoiding something for something better. And I really do feel like that. The 3 of Cups is here, and I feel like there's friendship that's coming instead of like, yeah, I want to say like the one course of action would have led to the 10 of Swords, where maybe you were being backstabbed. I'm like a tarot is way too vague for me to actually, and this is like a general reading, so I can't actually give you the specifics, but I feel like backstab or hurt in some way, and instead there is a sense of a camaraderie here, with a sense of friendship that comes along with this. I feel like that might be part of the like the benefit of this. You do, what I do want to say to you is, even though you have this tower moment, right? Even though this is like, I really feel like it's for your own benefit. And I don't say that like, oh, well, I do feel like towers always do happen for our benefit. It's just that we don't know it. But this one I feel like will clear up quite clear, like faster than you thought. Especially, I feel like friends will support you maybe. And so we have the world. You do come through this, like you end a cycle here. But like I said, to me, it's like a phoenix rising, a rebirth. And there's a sense of the Six of Wands, or it's a sense of confidence. You, even though you didn't get what you wanted, even though it was this plateau and there was whatever reason, this is just, it didn't come true. It didn't pan out for whatever reason. You will come out victorious in the end. And so that's important for you to know. So this is good. It's an opportunity. Like it's an opportunity to leave, yes, escape from confinement. So I do feel like this is like you were stuck there and it was just no growth. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. Work ethic and fun. Okay, so I feel like you have this really good work ethic, and you just were working and working and working and working, but it wasn't going anywhere. I'm gonna be honest, it just wasn't working anywhere. Where now I feel like this tower clears this, whatever that was, the debris, I want to call it the debris, and gives you opportunity, new opportunity, but you need to act fast. Yeah, it's sort of like this new fun opportunity, new something. I feel like the wings and the fun, and it's sort of like it spreads your wings, and here you actually hear, like there's a difference, you're actually taking flight. And I do feel that that's what I'm seeing here. So this is opportunity, and I hope that makes sense. If you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I do actually have a new channel that is all about Reiki and meditation, and it is called Mystic Star Healing. Please consider going checking that out, and also consider subscribing there as well. So thank you so much for being here. I feel very honored I was able to read your cards, and until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends. My friends from group 6, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, sorry, my friends are really like loud today, and you would think that it is like I haven't fed them. No, they've been fed, and they haven't been like thing. It's just that they get bored of me just doing readings. They want me to hang out with them. And it's not enough that we're in the same area. I have to be there and like tell them how awesome they are. Sorry, you get to hear all about that. Okay, so let's see all about this. Okay, my friends, from group door to ancestors. Ooh. So this opportunity, I feel like, ooh, with this ancestor, I want to say, what am I? Oh, okay. What am I getting here from you? This opportunity. I want to say it's an opportunity to, well, I want to say heal stuff, but I also feel like it's like you've been closed off. I feel like there's a sense of isolation, a sense of kind of like, yeah, kind of locking yourself into yourself, you know, like really closing yourself off to others. I do feel like there's a reason for it, but I feel like your ancestors here with the order ancestors are like saying, nope, that's not what we're meant to do here. Oh my god, I love how you just don't care. You just don't care that I'm working. You just don't care at all. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave that because those actually fell literally. And so I'm kind of hearing this is like the Guardians of the Wands. Guardians of the Wands is, oh, I always get these confused. Okay. But before we even start that, I want you to see something here. It's sort of like this winter. There's the winter here, the hermit, there's a sense of winter, and there's a sense of fire. I almost want to feel like your ancestors, and I think the opportunity that comes through here is it's time for you to come out. It's time to like for this whatever is frozen. I feel like your heart is frozen. I'm not insulting you. I really am not. I'm just, there's a sense of like, you've really closed yourself off. There's a sense of not letting the fire, the creativity, I feel like even just connections to come through here. I do feel like there is a sense of needing the healing. And with the moon here, I feel like it's like we have maybe confusion, but I don't think it's confusion. I actually feel like there's a sense of kind of staying in the illusion. I hope that makes sense to you. And so we have the Emperor that clears it up. I do feel like it's, again, it's sort of like you are too much in your emotions, but it's not even your emotions. It's sort of like I don't want to say regrets either, but it feels like you're just not living, like not engaged in life. There you go. Okay, you're not engaged in life, and I feel like your ancestors very much are saying, no, my friend, it is time for you to come out. I do feel like the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune is always turning. It's always changing. There's a sense of ebb and flow. There's a sense of like, yes, you've been holding yourself in. I do feel if you have been like worrying about money, if you're feeling like, yeah, like everybody, right? Or like, I'm like, yeah, I'm right there with you. We've been worried about money where there's a sense of trying to hold on to things, but rather I feel like things are going to right themselves in a sense, like the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn, and that abundance is going to happen. But there is this caveat here where it's sort of like, you have to be open. You have to like, it's like you have to stop. I don't want to say hiding, but secluding yourself. And so I feel like the opportunity here is that is an opportunity for you to come out of, like, to melt whatever it is that needs to be melted, to actually face those emotions, but through action rather than inaction. The guardian of that for me is the Knight of Wands. And so again, it is all about, I'm going to confirm because I don't want to say that it's one thing and then it doesn't. Child is the Page, Guardian. Sorry, I don't Elder. Okay, yeah, so it is the Guardian of the Wands. The Guardian of the Wands is all about the Knight of Wands. And so that is action, that is like, living. It is engaging in life. And I feel like that's what, and it comes through here with your ancestors are kind of giving you this. They're kind of guiding you through this opportunity of, if you've been feeling scarcity, there's abundance coming. If you've been feeling alone, there's like passion that's coming through here. It's like a change of energy. It's like you come from the winter and then you're seeing the summer, right? The shift and changing. So see what we have, Divine Masculine. Death paid. Oh my goodness, I love this. Do you see this? Debt paid. So I feel like there is abundance coming through here. Oh, love it. Okay, so Divine Masculine, an important man in life important man will enter your life. And so for some of you, this actually might be two messages, because with the Emperor, and again the intuition, the Moon. So you might actually meet somebody that might be like the Emperor, might be this Divine Masculine. Yeah, so that might be something, and you might actually know them intuitively. So there might be a connection that's done through it's a like psychic connection, I guess, if you will. For others of you, it is like the masculine energy is taking in that action base rather than just kind of waiting around. It is time for you to take action, and in that intuition is like, that is like intuition is guiding you, right? But you have to take action on that intuition. And I love that you are getting the debt paid, because I feel like abundance is finally coming through. So whatever it is that you have been like, your intuition and also you're kind of like passionate and creative about, go for it, my friend. There is like, I feel like a lot of the Wheel of Fortune. So luck is with you on this one as well. So I hope you like this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I also do have a Reiki channel that is called Mystic Star Healing. Please consider checking that out as well. And if you like these oracles, you can find them on Etsy. We have V Love and Tarots, and we also have mine as well. So thank you so much. I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Friends from Group 7. Oh, I love that you chose the door to magic. I'm like, it's so magical looking. So let's see what opportunity is awaiting you, my friend, if you are willing to go with it. We have the World. We have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Two of Ornaments. Okay. This is about love, maybe. We're going to clarify these things, but I do believe, like, one of the things that I'm seeing here, and I do love this, it's sort of like we're ending this cycle of the Three of Swords, and then the Two of Ornaments has two meanings for me. There's a sense of finding peace within yourself, but it's also like I feel like there's a new choices available to you. Like I said, we're going to clarify. What is this world doing here? Eight of Wands, yeah, movement, yeah. You see, we're coming to an end of something. Three of Swords, what is this Three of Swords doing here? The Nine of Cups, what is this Three of Swords doing here? The Sun, look how beautiful that is. And what is this Two of Ornaments, Two of Pentacles? Eight of Cups, okay. So in order for us to move forward, like literally, I feel like that's what I'm saying. It's like if we can make peace with this Three of Swords, if we can find peace within ourselves here, walking away from it, like there's a sense of moving on from it, like the Two of Ornaments, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's sort of like if you can find peace, like letting go of this Three of Swords, what that Three of Swords will turn into is some sort of wish fulfillment, where the Sun, where you're happy, where there's joy coming through here. And so, and I do feel like the world is telling us that it's time for that cycle to be over. It's time for, I want to say, for the heartache, for the pain to be over, because good things are coming your way. Like this is, I really feel like this cycle ending really means that there's a wish fulfillment and happiness and joy coming. And understanding that it couldn't have happened any other way, except if you know that had to happen, like whatever ending, whatever pain this is, like it had to happen to move forward to this. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, sort of like a cycle that needed to be closed out. And the Eight of Wands means that there's motion, movement forward towards this wish fulfillment, towards the Sun. Circle, yeah. That, yep. Success, fulfillment, yeah, it's always there. Sex appeal. Oh, and look at depression will dissipate. Yeah, so the Three of Swords is dissipating. Yeah, the depression is dissipating. Instead, we have like the karma. Good karma is coming your way. The world is shifting and turning. It's for you. Things are moving, right? You are not gonna stay stuck in that Three of Swords energy. Instead, you're actually gonna be in the Nine of Swords and in the Sun energy. Sex appeal for some of you, there might just be that you have, like, there's like you're appealing. I really do feel like that's true. I'm gonna say, to be honest, I really do feel like you're gonna have more than one person, especially because this does feel like it's about love. More than one person, or if it's not even about love, and let's say it's about, like, you know, like something you invested a lot of time in and everything, and it's not working out. There's going to be choices for you. I feel like there's more than two choices, actually. I feel like there's going to be plenty of choices. You're just going to have to decide which one to move forward with and which one not to go forward with. Choose the one that, you know, your heart kind of guides you to do. And so I feel like with the sex appeal, it's more than just like attraction, you know, like attracting new possible like suitors or mates, but it's sort of like there's a new appeal to you in terms of, if this isn't about love, but it's actually about, like I said, like you've been working on a project or something, you've been working a lot, and it just kind of like it falls through on you. Something better is coming through, and from what you've learned from that, it brings a new appeal to you. I do love that there's success and fulfillment. Karma, we're going full circle, my friend. Coming full circle. Oh, I do like this. If you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. Also, I do have a Reiki/meditation channel. It is called Mystic Star Healing. Please do consider checking that one out as well. And I am sending so much love and so much light until I see you in the next one. Bye bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group, I believe it's 8, right? Yeah, group 8. I'm actually excited. You actually chose the door to fear. I feel like you're facing your fears, but we're gonna see this. I wasn't sure who's gonna choose this. I was like, I would, just because, right? So I like to face the things that I'm afraid of. I try not to like let fear, fester. All right, look at this. There's a whole, holy moly. You have the King of Wands twice. That's the King of Wands, King of Wands. They have the Knight of Wands. Holy moly. Okay. And I feel like that means to me that you're bringing light into the fear. You're bringing like energy. Oh, I love this. So let's talk about the King of Wands. And I'm going to clarify because each one is different, but the King of Wands is all about, yeah, like taking charge. I feel like that's kind of the opportunity. You're facing the opportunity to take charge of like what it is that you want. There's a change. There's a like, the Knight of Wands for me is sort of like the energy of change for you, where you can actually, if you want to be a leader, go for it. Like, like be a manager, you can do this. If you want to be like start your own business, I say go for it. You have to face this, but you will succeed is what I'm saying here. What is this Knight of Wands doing here? The Empress. I love it. Yeah, that's creative right there. What is this King of Wands doing here? What is this one doing here? What is this King of Wands doing here? What is this King of Wands doing here? What is the, okay, choices. What is this King of Wands doing here? The Star and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, and then what is this other King of Wands doing here? You have the choice. You have the choice. Okay. I like this a lot because, I'm sorry. My friend has decided that they want to be part of the reading. So this new energy that we're feeling, this, like I said, this Knight of Wands energy that I'm seeing here is all about this Empress. Is all about creating. It's all about creativity. It's you're ready. Like you're ready for this. I feel like what I'm seeing here and what the big message is that you're ready to face your fears. And if you don't let the fears stop you, you will, like I said, to me, you seem like you are successful. I do feel like the Two of Pentacles is guiding us here, telling us, okay, my friend, that, well, there is a sense of infinite choices here, especially with the Seven of Cups. There's a sense of infinite choices, but it's also like, regardless of what happens, there's a sense of you, like you have, how do I say it? The ability to succeed, right? So if one of the fears that you have, especially like, with this does feel like it's like maybe a leadership qualities or trying to start a business, I'm going to say, like, I'm not going to say that your business is going to fail, but let's say if it does, that like something happens that, there's, what I'm seeing here is that you have the ability to like get back up and build it up again even better. So what I'm saying, like, so it's almost like Spirit wants you to say, like, your fears, even if they were to come true, right? Even if your fears were to come true, it wouldn't matter because you would be able to build up again. You would be able to succeed, right? Even if there's like something that stops you. Seven of Cups, I almost feel like it's sort of a very gentle reminder. It's like here you actually see all the cups falling. Yeah, it could be like, and it's Seven of Cups is usually about choices, but to me it's almost like you're seeing all these fears. Actually, that's what I'm saying, like your fear of like losing all your cups, losing everything. Spirit saying, no, you will never lose everything. There's always like a sense, like there's always hope. There's always like this guiding light for you. And the Ten of Pentacles is always yours. You're always going to have success. I really like, I really just feel that. That's what I'm guided to tell you. It's like, good on you for facing your fears and face them, because even if they were to happen, you would still be all right. And that's the big message here. Closed off. Yep. Potential, spiritual insight, and we have pursue your passion. Again, look at that. It's so clear. Pursue your passion. Yes, you're closed off. There is grace tests on you because that's the fear, right? That's stress. It's like you're locked off, closed off. But if you open that door, if you are willing to take that chance, if you're willing to leap, the potential success is in store for you. Like I said, there is potential here. I feel like you will be successful regardless of what happens, even if your fears do come true. Spiritual insight for me is actually like, well, connecting to spirit is very important, but I also feel like there's a sense of like spirit is there, it's guiding you, it's guiding your like it's giving you the insight that you need to succeed, and supporting you as well. So yeah, very big clear message here, my friends. Yeah, face your fears and pursue that passion of yours, whatever it is that you are wanting to do. Success is yours. Even if there is failure a little bit at the time, you'll still be successful. Very important. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I do have a Reiki/meditation channel called Mystic Star Healing. Please consider go checking out that as well, and subscribing there as well. So thank you so much for being here. I feel honored that I was able to read your cards, and really go for it, my friend. Like, face that fear of yours. You got this. And so I'm sending you so much love and so much light until I see you next one. Bye bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends group from group 9. I'm sorry, my friend has decided to join me, and my other friend has decided to be really loud. Oof. I'm gonna say why he gets really mad, because like he's a little plump. He can't climb up while his brother can, and so it pisses him off. But anyways, so now you know a little bit more about my buddies. So we have the door to knowledge, and so let's actually find out what we have. I love this. Okay, so what opportunity is before you, my friends? Okay, all right. So we have the opportunity. So knowledge for me is like learning something new, possibly trying something new. I'm sorry that I'm like, okay. And then we have the 3 of Wands. So it's a sense, I feel like it's an opportunity for planning for something better. We're releasing this 5 of Wands, this 5 of Pentacles. Okay, friend. Oh my goodness. Go over there. You can sit there. Yeah, there you go. Yes. I know. So we are, I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles, there's a sense of possibly asking for help. That knowledge might be coming through in terms of help. That might be, like there might be guidance for you. And basically what I'm saying is, so like, you don't have to be alone. There's no need for you to go through whatever it is that you're going through by yourself. So this opportunity is for assistance. There's also a sense of like a new opportunity, a new adventure. So for an even brighter future. Let's clarify, what is this 5 of Pentacles doing here? 6 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, see? We go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. I love that. What is this 3 of Wands doing here? 10 of Pentacles. Seriously. What is this Fool card doing here? What is this Fool? The Magician. Oh my God. Do you see how beautiful this is? I mean, you don't see it, but we go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. We go from the Fool to the Magician. So you go from starting something new. Like it could be that, the knowledge is like something you're learning about, right? So it's new. You go from learning something new to actually, like, I feel like mastering it in terms at least of being able to manifest the things that you want. You go from like, I feel like not knowing what the future will have to having a more sense of stability. With this 10 of Pentacles, I feel like if it does feel to me like you're worried about money, and I get it. Who isn't it? So there's a sense of like the future holds for you if you especially if you start planning, if you start taking that step, right? That whatever step you're being led to, there's like some sort of new beginning. This new opportunity is basically it has to be something you've never done before, right? That the Full energy here is like something that you've never done before. You have to start taking that step, planning for what you want, like knowing what it is that you're looking after. So like, why am I starting this? What do I want? Like, what is the outcome that I want? Asking for help, and also being willing to receive the help, right? Whatever, like there's help being like the 6 of Pentacles, there's like you receiving. And also there's another thing here. When you receive, there's also a sense of giving, right? There's a sense of I almost want to say, you look at it through the point of view of like how you can help others, right? So whatever it is that this opportunity is in terms of like this new adventure that it is, I don't know. I'm sorry, this is like a reading for the collective, so it's a general reading, so it's always kind of like, oh, there's different things. It does require like previous knowledge, but it's also for me, it's sort of like you're going to learn something new on this new adventure. Uh, so you have that, and really focusing, like I said, on giving to others. Like what, like if it's a new YouTube, or if it's like a store, like what can you do to help others? That's sort of what the basis is. And then that will bring about success and manifestation for things that you want. Look at that. Yep. Love this. Okay, look at that. Okay, change is inevitable. Yeah, we are changing, right? The Fool, there's a sense of change here. Patience, right? Patience, look at the patience where it is. It's like a little baby doggy to a big doggy, right? There's a need for growth. So allowing yourself to have this, yeah, because the Three of Wands it's not just gonna work overnight, but there is potential for like great abundance, great things. And we go from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, and then later on to the Ten of Pentacles, right? You're starting to understand your own power of manifestation. You're starting to like be able to see, oh, like, okay, if I put my mind to something, if I like plan and kind of have this positive expectation, things are going to happen. It may not happen overnight, and it really won't, like, but there will be growth in it. Really about like, how can I help others? That's sort of like what I'm seeing here. And prosperity is coming through business. So it kind of tells you there. So if you're thinking about a new business, go for it. New business venture, go for it. It will take some time. You still need to learn more about it, but there is like growth. Like I could see growth right away. It's just not to the point where you want it to, right? So also another thing, don't give up on it. So very beautiful reading. I actually really like this. I hope you did too. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I also have a Reiki/meditation channel. It's totally new, so please consider checking it out. It is Mystic Star Healing. So thank you so much for being here. I feel honored that I was able to read your cards, and until I see you in the next one, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Bye bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group 10. I am so excited. You chose the door to the unknown. So I love this because I actually always feel like we don't know. It feels like you're going down the rabbit hole though. So rabbit hole, there we go. And so what I'm seeing is sort of like one thing will lead to next, to lead to next, to lead to next. And that's sort of what we're seeing here. All right. Oh, wow. Look at this opportunity already. Star feeling. Oh my goodness. Oh, I do love this. Okay, so Page of Candy Canes is sort of what I'm seeing here. So there is like an opportunity of abundance and an opportunity possibly for a job. Yeah, sort of like I feel like job or I feel like job or like money opportunity, business, something to do with abundance here. But what I'm seeing here is that there's also a sense of, with the Page of Candy Canes, there's a sense of being honest with yourself, speaking a truth, speaking like, like being very, I always want to say a little vocal about things. So for some of you, I'm actually going to say like speaking affirmations, speaking what you desire. Prayer might be good as well. And here actually you see the stars here. There's a sense of prayer here. Yeah. So I'm almost going to say for you, there is this opportunity, praying into desiring what you want, because like this 10 of Cups, there's fulfillment, there's happiness. So for others of you, I feel like if you are wanting maybe a family or like a connection of some kind, like, either like a relationship or like family, like kids, pregnancy maybe. Really what I'm seeing here is the Spirit's willing to give it to you, but you have to speak it out loud. There's a sense of prayer. There's a sense of healing that comes through. I'm so sorry. My friends have been so naughty today. They like, this is like, they made the reading a little more complicated than it should be, but that's okay. They just like to be part of everything. I do want to clarify, what is this Page of Candy Canes doing here? What is this Page of Candy Canes? Guardian of the Sword. So I feel like that is I was thinking it's I feel like it's the Queen of, I thought it was the Knight, but it's the Explorers that I think are the Knight, and then the child is the Page. So this is the Queen of Swords. So again, being maybe like honest, being truthful with yourself and with others, but not like also watching what you say with your words. So if you are, oh my god, some hair stuck on my mouth. If you are speaking like negatively about yourself or others, that is not a good thing either. So really, I have to say, like, there is just a really strong reminder of what you comes out of your mouth is like, it's almost like I want to say like an incantation. It's sort of like you're making it become that. So with that in mind, think about what you speak or even say. And I really do see, like, to me, there's a sense of prayer that can come into this. Pray about the things that you want. What is this 10 of Cups? Elder of Pentacles. Okay, that is the King of Pentacles. So it could be for, like, look at this, fulfillment. It could be for some of you. I really do feel like if you're wanting to find a mate, then there is the sense of here, the Star. So there's the sense of healing, and I do feel like wish fulfillment as well. And it comes like with the Chariot. There's movement. There's a sense of motion. And Elder of Pentacles for me is also, it could be that it could be a, like, you know, a significant other. But it's also actually achieving the things that you want and being able to recognize all the work that you've been doing into it, like accomplishments, right? You accomplished something and you realize, wow, I did this. Like, you know, like, I'm not saying that to say, oh, I did it like with the help of whatever, but it's like saying, wow, look at all that I've accomplished. But I do feel like for some of you, it really is like a significant other. Like, for there's potential here. That, okay, what is this Ace of Pentacles? 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 Ace of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups. Interesting, with the 3 of Pentacles. And so for me, it is like, it really does feel like there's a lot of love. So, but it could be, like I said, it feels like there's so many different choices here for you, because it's a general reading. And so it could be the 5 of Cups. These could be that you were brokenhearted. There's a new opportunity of coming back together, right? There's a reconciliation. That's a possibility. 5 of Cups could be if, you know, like, you're trying to have like a family and it didn't work out, right? There's a sense of like maybe asking for help or like receiving help, right? There's a collaboration that brings about the things that you want. But like I said, this to me is almost like a message in itself. It is all about how you speak, all about prayer. It's all about like what you say out loud will become. And so that's something that I feel like I know I keep reiterating it, but that's important. And it's almost like trust that things will work out. You may not know what will be, but it will be something for the benefit of you, especially if you are speaking out what you desire. We do have guide. Okay, we have strength, and we have find your drive. Okay, so we have financial gain is coming your way. I do feel like that was for some of you. Like I said, there was a job offer. There was something where you are, you know, like, finances. There's good. There's the King of Pentacles. For others of you, I feel like guiding you. Spirit is guiding you in a sense. And it could be financial gain in terms of, maybe not financial, but I feel like gains coming for you. So it could be, like I said, meeting somebody that you do like. The Strength card, I feel like it's the belief in this, and sort of like this wish fulfillment. It's like the belief that you can, like, that it is coming. I don't know if that makes sense to you. That there is this opportunity that is available to you. It's how do I say it? Two things I want to say with this. I hope that makes sense. But faith in the good, like the outcome that you want, faith in that. And then there's a sense of prayer is also like kind of your superpower, praying. I know it, like, not a lot of people like it, but it really does help. It's sort of like speaking out. And also, like, your super strength is also being honest. Like, that's also another thing, being honest with yourself, being honest with others, but not in a harsh way, but like in a very, I would say, loving way, if you can, especially when there's truths that don't want to be said. And then you do find others that are like you. I feel like for me, it's not just, I feel like you do find, for some of you, the significant other. For others of you, it's a community in terms of work where you are like thriving. So there's just a lot of beautiful things here for you, group 10. I hope that makes sense. I'm never quite sure if it's coming out right. And I'm getting like, because I've been doing 10 piles and I'm like, oh, okay. So my energy is a little bit wobbly. But I hope you like this reading. If you did, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I do have a Reiki channel. It's a brand new one, and it's Mystic Star Healing. Please do consider checking that out and subscribing there as well. So thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. I feel very honored I was able to read your cards, and really believe in yourself, my friends. Even though it's the unknown, good things are coming your way. All right. So I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group 11. I'm super excited for you. You daredevils, you. I chose the mystery pile. Let's see what your door is. The door to beauty. Wow. Okay, I actually want to do with the tarot here as well. So 10 of Pentacles. So with this opportunity, okay. All right, here we go. All right, you. Okay. With the beauty, I want to say like so many. I actually feel like there was a sense of being trapped in something. So some trap. Well, the 5 of Pentacles. Is it though? It's actually the 4 of Pentacles. So being trapped in some sort of way, like you were, unlike the door to beauty, I feel like it's opening yourself up, and actually seeing the like seeing outside of your comfort zone, right? This is actually a great. That's like a perfect 4 of Pentacles. It's actually like everything is falling off, and then we're still holding on to. I do actually feel like this door of beauty is actually letting you realize what is important, what really is important in your life. So this is the opportunity to really figure out what is it that matters to you in life. And in that process, there's like a growth here that I see for you. Like it's sort of like you are awakening to your truth. Right? I feel like you've been putting priorities. Your priorities might have been skewed. And then I feel like this opportunity is to show the true opportunity, like to show you what really is of value and what is valuable to you. Like, what is it that you value? And in it, like I said, there's a transformation for you in this process. The Wheel of Fortune is, well, it's change, right? Like I just feel like there's change for you. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you're magician. You're manifesting the things. Like you're starting to manifest things that you want. What is this 4 of Pentacles doing here? 5 of Pentacles, yeah. See, 4 of Pentacles, to me, it actually makes a lot of sense. Look at that. It comes from a fear of, like, it's scarcity. It's like you're holding on to something that no longer serves you because you're afraid of the scarcity. You're afraid of being alone. Maybe you're afraid of not having enough in whatever way, right? What is this 10 of Pentacles doing? What is this 10 of Pentacles doing here? What is this 10 of Cups? Yeah, sounds fulfillment. It has happiness. I almost feel like, yeah, it's like Tower is going to happen, but I have to say it because to me it feels like always the Tower is what leads us to understand what really is of value. So this opportunity for you is almost like you can actually see sort of like there's graves here. It's like coming to an end. I really want to say it's sort of like the ending of you being misaligned. Yeah, I was gonna like, so you actually, I feel like you naturally align. You want something better. You want, like, this is family, happiness, joy, fulfillment in all the way. I feel like you are wanting in this door to beauty as well. It's sort of, you have a higher calling, right? And then, but your actions were aligned not with that higher calling. Your actions were aligned with understandably so. I'm not judging you for this 4 of Pentacles or 5 of Pentacles. you're aligning yourself with scarcity, with fear, right? When I feel like that's why you are stepping into this door to beauty, this opportunity is for you to really see who you are meant to be and what is of value, and you realize that this is not valuable. Is this um is scared, like is the money, like it's the fear of losing money, or is the fear of losing or being alone. It's sort of like everything is being destroyed and you're still holding on to it, right? The tower happened and you're still holding on to the pieces of the collapsed tower. It I really want to say you're holding on to a past self, right? To the comfort of the past self. And so this opportunity leads you to step away from that and go into something higher, going into something where the wheel of fortune turns for your favor. It feels like it isn't because you have this tower. You're like, oh no, but it feels like it's not for your favor, but it is. It's because you are moving into an actual manifester, into making your dreams a reality, versus like you were surviving, now you're starting to live. This is oh, this is a strong one, and I'm glad you chose this pile. Mm-hmm. Okay, look at that. Oh, I'm actually missing one card for you, and I'll look that up right here. So we have separation from friends or loved ones, and so I feel like this might be what you're afraid of. There's a disturbance. There's something. That's the tower moment. Help comes in. Assistance from others will bring you joy, right? This, what looks like a catastrophe, is actually not. It is actually, yes, and it is teaching you humility. I it's time to move on. Yes, it is time to move on from this past self. Humility was something I was always like, oh no, like I know you're raising your vibration. Yeah, I was taught the humility, or the concept of humility was servileness, if that makes sense. I mean, like being servile. It's sort of like, oh, and I was taught, like, in terms of, like, and I mean this like by TV, movies, like what you will. There's a sense of false humility, right? There's a false sense of humility where somebody says, oh, I'm really humble, but they're actually not. There's no humility in them. There's usually quite prideful people in that concept. And so it was always, to me, humility was seemed like something bad, right? And then over the course of these years, especially like the last couple, I understood what humility is. And humility is actually quite beautiful, because I understand and I understand that my knowledge and my point of view is actually quite limited. Right? In this readings, spirit speaks to me, but it doesn't, like, I don't know, and I will never pretend to know the answers to all, like, the questions. I often, like, I like to hear other people's points of view, because I might be wrong and I know that. And somebody who lacks humility says they're always right. And that's also something what I've learned. Like, I used to be very judgmental. And I'll say that. I used to think that I knew what was best for others. Like, and maybe my point of view, like, oh, okay, this way would have been easier, would have been better, would have been some, right? But I realized something, and I'm hoping this makes sense to you, is, first of all, you can't force people to do or be or act in a way that you want them to be, because just because I think that's the right way doesn't mean that it is. It might not be the right way for them at all. And so there's a sense of humility there. Right? I learned that my way is not always the best way, and to be humble enough to, like, understand that, like, I don't know. Like, it's okay not to know. It's okay not to try. Like, I stopped trying to control life, like, I know what I can do. I take action, like inspired action, in all the ways that I can. but I know that ultimately it's not really up to me. There's so much I have no control over. And understanding that, there's a sense of humility there. And so what I'm seeing here for you, humility is actually understanding it's sort of like letting go of that old self that you have that is very limiting, that it's actually not aligned with your highest good. Like I said, I feel like you are naturally like a light, and I feel like you are aligning yourself with like lower vibrations, and it's not a judgment on the lower vibrations. I'm just like, it's just that you had the potential to be even more, and spirit saying yeah you do, and so you're going higher. This door to beauty is actually finding yourself. And so this opportunity is quite lovely. I know it comes with the tower, and I understand that it's not the best thing, but it really is time for you to move on. It's time for you to be more of because you desire it. The tower never comes because bam, it just comes. It's the desire that leads you to it, but the fact that you don't want to, like, you have this desire, but at the same time you want to cling on to the comfort of like the safety of things that you've already known. The and even if it's like hurting you in some way, the tower comes and clears that all away for you, right? It tells you what is important in your life. And really for me, it seems like you have the answers: family, joy, happiness, things that fill you, rather than things that where you are. Look at the difference. I want you to see this. There's here you have the Five of Pentacles, and there's like alone, like you're by yourself. Even with this Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to this, whatever it is you're holding on to, but you're by yourself, versus here where you are with others. Oh, so beautiful. You have no idea how beautiful it is. I'm just like, I'm glad you chose this pile. You really, I'm there with you. I understand this. I feel like this was also my pile as well. Oh, we're learning, we're growing, my friends. That's what life is all about: learning and growing. And so thank you for being here. I'm gonna just leave it there because otherwise I'm just gonna go into a whole thing. But thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you did like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I do have a Reiki channel that is brand new, spanking new. It is called Mystic Star Healing. Please consider subscribing. Please consider just showing it, like seeing it and sharing it if you can. Thank you so much for being here. And until I see you in the next one, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Bye-bye, my dear friends.